Let's get one thing clear. In matters of geopolitical strategy, the world is basically an anarchy. Countries want to survive and want to increase their power. There's no overriding international law. There's no overriding trade agreements. The UN and all that is largely toothless. What you need to understand is that geopolitics is a game of power. And South Africa, at the tip of the African continent, is ripe for that power to play out. And in this video, I'm going to explain exactly how that works. In geopolitics, there's only two countries to really worry about: the United States of America and China. And right now, China is winning this particular battle. China has become Africa's largest trading partner. In 1992, only $14 million was traded between China and Africa. Today, that amounts to close to $60 billion, a 1,000-fold increase in only 30 years. Whereas China focuses on hard power, actually building real things, ports, railways, ships, whatever you want, the United States focuses on soft power. They focus on helping the poor, on aid, on helping with HIV, that sort of thing. But what the United States have realized is that hard power matters a lot more than soft power. You can treat people nicely all you want, but at the end of the day, every single transaction is transactional. People want hard stuff. The soft stuff doesn't move the needle that much. But due to the United States' soft power approach for the past 30 years, especially in South Africa, China has run rampant. The amount of money poured into South Africa from the Chinese perspective dwarfs anything America has committed at all. China has its own car manufacturing plants. It has given loans for electricity generation in South Africa. It is our largest export partner. China is winning. And in the country itself, 30% of South Africans view China more favorably than the United States. Only 32% of South Africans view the United States favorably. Soft power is not working at all in this country. But the Trump administration seems to understand that. Because as a South African and as someone who cares about South Africa, it is a wonderful time to be independent and non-aligned. South Africa benefits from both partnerships greatly. And if you're wondering why these two countries are so obsessed with South Africa, it comes down to one thing: maritime choke points. I'll be releasing a video on this very soon, but essentially, the South Atlantic Corridor, where Cape Town is situated, is a main trading route now that the Suez Canal is under pressure. Most of the trade around the world between the East and the West goes through the Suez Canal or goes around Africa. Those are the only two routes available for these particular trade routes. And therefore, South Africa is an important linchpin for economic trade around the world. The fact that we haven't capitalized on that is a separate story entirely, but we know for a fact the Chinese and the Americans want to control the South Atlantic Corridor as much as possible through hard and soft power. Now that the pressure from the Trump administration is felt across our beautiful country called South Africa, we need to play a very, very delicate balancing game between the prowess of the Chinese economy and of course the prowess of the American economy. And what is fantastic about living here is that we are so important to both. We can truly be non-aligned and reap the benefits of both. America is far behind in foreign direct investment, in strategic influence and power in Africa. And South Africa could actually become a very important cog in the geopolitical strategy for America going forward if we play the game right. America doesn't want us to deny China anything. They just want an open and fair playing field. So South Africa isn't a battleground between two competing nations. It is its own player in the game. And as China and America compete for the favor of the South African government, the rest of the world is watching. We as a country are far more important than we think we are. It's about time we step up to the plate and actually get what we want from everyone else.